how to change the lip color. At the moment, we have red lipstick. You could say almost matte. We are not satisfied with the color of this particular lipstick, and we can, for example, change it to a pink shade. Where can we go? You can go to the saturation tool, but I will show you another element. Press Command J, this is a layer copy. Here we select hue or color in English. Double click on the top color on the left and choose the color you like. Let's choose pink, because the makeup artist, roughly speaking, might not like this particular shade. And the camera captured the lipstick not as red, or rather not pink but red. And at this moment we can choose absolutely any color and recolor it, for example, into a berry shade. A very common practice. We should have a brush opacity and pressure at 100%, smoothing always at 0, mode normal. Please compare the settings. We right click and our hardness is at 0. In general, this is the most ordinary, the very first brush. And in this way we zoom in on our images and recolor our lips. Be careful, don't go over the lines, because otherwise everything else will get recolored. Be as careful as possible. Next, I will tell you how you can take in your brand and avoid recoloring like this. Sometimes, of course, I go beyond the outline. You see, my teeth also got a little recolored. And thus, with a 100% brush, I recolor all our lips. Of course, the more vibrant the color you choose, like bright blue, bright pink, bright green, these colors usually create a bit of a gradient, like here, like here. This indicates that the color starts to become a bit mottled in Photoshop itself. That is, its pixels don't quite convey it as they should, because the color itself is very, very vibrant. To prevent this from happening, and it will always happen, you can apply a mask. It is located right here. Take a black brush, because on masks we work with either a white or black brush. I don't change anything on top here. I take a slightly smaller brush and zoom in and carefully go over those areas where I slightly went over and went off track. You can take a brush, let's take it on 40%, because I need 100. I don't need to suddenly have that color disappear, not like that. I work little by little. And carefully the contour. We repaint back, including here inside. The more careful the better, of course. Right now I'm doing it quickly. Honestly, you see, because the color is so intense, our gradient has slightly blurred at the edges. Let's take a look. Let's adjust the opacity. Reduce it a little bit. Marked here, you should understand what shade you need to achieve. Nuclear pink, like grandma's. Yes, yeah. Well, you probably don't need it at all. But what if we just want to change the tone a little? We had lips that were more red towards orange, and now they are slightly pink. This method is very good when you want to completely change the color of the lips to a different shade. For example, to a blue shade. In this way, you see, the color is not as flashy anymore. And the color is softer. I will create an opaque layer, which we set to 100%, so we immediately understand which color we are repainting the mask. I will right-click to delete the mask. Thus, repainting the lip, again adding a mask, because the previous mask is completely unnecessary for me. It's old. I take a brush at 40%, 30 to 40%, depending on the pressure. And little by little I remove this silly blue tint. Again, the more carefully you remove it, the better. And opacity, let's reduce it a little bit. And since we already have purple lips, I will do it haphazardly, but keep in mind that of course you shouldn't repaint the lips right away. So as you can see, it has a slightly blurry outline. First, you need to retouch the photo well, that is, prepare the canvas and only then repaint the lips. Because all these artifacts, of course, show up on the lip contour. In this way you can repaint a fence, lips, eyes, or a sweater, a completely different color. Using the color blend mode, through hue saturation you can change the shade, but with color you can just take and pop it. So experiment, try it out, and give it a like. And set notifications for new videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and set notifications for all new hot posts.